Hey Vineyard family and our friends, I trust you are well. I trust that you are healthy. These are challenging times, we all know that. We've had some busy weeks trying to squeeze 100 people into our space, and then the restrictions came that we could only have 50 people meeting in our building at the time. Fortunately, we're also allowed to use our park outside for our children's ministry, so we're so excited about that. So this is what we want to do moving forward to cope with the need to gather. We want to, on the 4th of July, we're going to start 2 services, 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. and then 10 to 11 a.m. And that will enable us to gather the way we need to be gathering. Choose your service and book your spot. So here is the reason why we really want to gather more. We want to gather more because it's a historical reality of the church. The church has always gathered. It's the nature and the name of the church, the ecclesia, that gather around the centrality of Jesus and who He is. We gather together to love and to worship Him. And we gather in homes, and of old they used to gather in the open fields, they used to gather in synagogues, and now we meet in warehouses and church buildings. We've always gathered. The church in reality, we gather and we go. That's who we are. And what we cannot afford to do is let anything stop us from being the church that Jesus built and is building even today. So when we gather, we want to pray together. When we gather, we want to sit under the ministry, the teaching and the preaching of the authority and the truth of God's word, so that we can stand in the promises and the power of this word that He's given us. When we gather, we want to fellowship together. We want to be able to break bread together. But the other part of our experience as a church is that we go, and when we go, we want to go so that we can proclaim and demonstrate the love and power of Jesus to everybody we know, near and far. We want to invite those who are far from God to come and meet Jesus. We want to pray for the sick. We want to cast out demons. We want to care for the poor. We want to do all the stuff that makes Jesus real in the world that we're in today. Here's the reality. The reality is this. When we gather together, it gives us courage to go. And we need to go in this world right now. And the truth be told, when we gather, it encourages us to go. So let me summarize. 4th of July, we're starting 2 services, 8:30 to 9:30, 10 to 11. All the protocols will be followed. There'll only be 50 people per service until the restrictions change, and then we'll go for it. We are so looking forward to that. See you soon.